you work the land, you just got to be a jack of all trades type. There's just too much to do. So if you got to be a welder or a farmer or a ditch digger, that's just who you are that day. Then tomorrow you can be somebody else.
Faces around Lake Tahoe are legendary. But this fall, new ones will emerge in the Tahoe Basin. Pullman, Mowat, Gushu, and more. November 4th through 9th, the Grand Slam of Curling's first ever event in the U.S. is coming to Lake Tahoe, where the greatest rock stars on earth unite for 6 days of incredible curling, celebrity appearances, and après curl parties you won't want to miss. Get your tickets at thegrandslamofcurling.com. Let's rock.
Ste.Marie Airport Development Corporation, owner and operator of the Sault Ste. Marie, Ontario, Canada Airport, is proud to support the Sault Curlers Fall Classic and welcome all to beautiful Sault Ste. Marie. The Sault Ste. Marie Airport. Go there to get anywhere.
Welcome back, curling fans across Canada and around the world, as we bring to you the 2025 Henderson Medal Fall Classic presented by Kioti Dealers of Ontario. Live from YNCU Curling Center in beautiful Sault Ste. Marie, Ontario, Canada. We have had an incredible week of curling with a diverse field of 18 teams, including teams from various parts of Canada and international teams as well, from USA, Korea, Japan, Switzerland, and Italy, playing for a purse of $95,000 and world ranking points. We welcome viewers from around the world to our streaming broadcast, and we hope you enjoy this final game here from YNCU Curling Center. It has been a great bonspiel to this point, and we have an exciting final for you. Of course, today's matchup is Team Retornaz from Italy and Team Casper from USA. So in this final, we have an international flavor to it, obviously. I'm Al Harnden, and I'm joined by Juha Cantavera, and we are the announcing team for this final this year. A reminder, there is a chat space if you want to visit that and put down your comments about what you're seeing. Please feel free to access that. So welcome to Sault Ste. Marie, everyone. Sit back and enjoy this final game of the 2025 Henderson Fall Classic. Juha, what do we got going on here? Game's underway.
Team Casper has last rock in the first 10. They won the draw to the button. So Team Retornaz put up a center guard. Team Casper went around it to the back 12 foot, I think a little deep. And then Team Retornaz came down and cornered that one. And then Team Casper came and cornered that one. So we're plays all behind the tee line right now. 4 rocks line up in a row, but all behind the tee line. So ice is good.
Yeah.
I timed a few of the draw to the buttons. I was getting 15.3 seconds. So nice and quick.
Yeah, they've had an incredible surface to play on this week, thanks to all of our ice folks, Tom and Bruno, Larry, Mark,
Harry,
and other helpers. It's been a fun surface to watch.
Yeah, as good as any arena ice that I've ever seen. So
yeah. So Team Casper, fresh off a Tier 2 Grand Slam in London a few weeks ago. They're keeping it rolling here. First timers here, so this is great accomplishment for them, and they're doing this without Daniel, their Casper, their skip. So their lineup is Rich Rohonen is calling the game and throwing lead. Aiden Oldenburg is throwing second. Ben Richardson is throwing vice rocks, and Luke Violet.
Could show a little bit of that green one on the right-hand side as we're looking at it from behind the glass. For those on watching it on the stream, show a little bit on the left-hand side.
Yes, you don't want to over curl here, right?
Nope.
Is that what you're saying?
Yep.
Okay. Just keeping it clean. That's usually a good sign.
Need to curl a bit to get some cover. There it goes.
Maybe just and right about what there is perfect.
Yeah, I think so. Left
Don't see anything coming on the in-turn side. He's looking at it. Maybe. With the right weight, they might go chasing that on the in-turn.
Looks like that's what they're going to try. A lot of ice there, so probably kind of backline to hack weight.
I'm going to give it a try. If it does over curl, that's not such a bad thing.
Yeah, taking the guard isn't the end of the world, as long as they move it over a foot or two.
So Luke is going to try and in-turn, try to get as close to that guard as he can and tap that green one back a bit and see if he can't hold his shooter right there. That just indicates what kind of playing conditions these players have got this week. A lot of places you couldn't get at this rock, but again, keeping it clean.
There you go, trying to keep it straight now.
There it goes. He's got this.
Yes, he does.
He's laying one now. Did move it enough. I'm going to guess that the next call here for Team Retornaz is to come into and replace it where it was before.
Yes, I think so. That was a 13.6 between the hog lines with that shot. So
A nice weight control there.
yep. Just through the rings if you hadn't hit anything. Oh, it's going to play the other turn. Interesting. Makes sense. Trying to get a little corner on that yellow that's half in the button. Needs to end up shot here.
So out-turn freeze attempt by Joel Retornaz here on his final stone of the first end. Attempting to snuggle one in there and possibly steal this end. If it's made perfectly.
Yeah, he's trying to lean on that yellow one.
Yeah. Again, just keeping it clean. Starting to go on it a bit harder here now. As he got the weight. They've really got to go on this.
It's coming in
quick. Wow, that ice is fast.
Yeah,
What a great shot.
right on the corner.
Yeah, well done.
I think there is a shot for two here. Come off their own, onto the green.
So they're indicating that they may try to redirect off their own rock that is on the tee line. And
I think that's
what they're going to try to play here.
Yeah, I think that's the call. I think anywhere from 3/4 to half a rock.
So Luke Violet is going to try to bounce off his own here, redirect over into the green one, and see if he can't move this out of the 4-foot to score 2 here in the first end.
If he touches that back yellow one, he'll go back up sheet a little bit.
Yes, that wouldn't make this shot then. So in turn, peel weight, got to hit it probably 3/4 of a rock. Off and on is always, again, a good idea.
No, that came up sheet like I said it was.
Yeah,
Yep.
it needed that a little thicker, eh?
Yep.
Yeah, so a steal of 1 in the first end for Team Retornaz from Italy. 1-0, and we'll be back with second end action in just a moment.
If you work the land, you just got to be a jack of all trades type. There's just too much to do. So if you got to be a welder or a farmer or a ditch digger, that's just who you are that day. Then tomorrow you can be somebody else.
Hey Ben, what's the Aztec Safety online e-learning website again?
Yeah, that would be aztecsafety.com.
Fire extinguisher and firefighting, we'll send that one to Paul.
Ah, now here's a course I should probably take. Conflict resolution.
Power line safety. Yeah, I thought it might help me with my line calls. Did you know this Aztec website has over 100 safety courses?
Jeez. Aztec Safety online course. Ground disturbance. Could have used that a few seconds ago.
Live curling rocks. And this November, the best in the world are coming to Tahoe. Get your seats now at gsoctickets.com. But hurry, early bird pricing ends soon.
And we're back. Corner guard, and then Team Retornaz went around the center guard.
Again, just a huge thank you to our title sponsor, Kerry Freya, Jason at Henderson Metal, for their ongoing support. Of the sport of curling. They support so many things in our community, and again, what a wonderful title sponsor to have. And of course, Ontario, Ron and the guys supporting this sporting event here in Sault Ste. Marie. So thanks again to them. And of course, we have many other corporate partners here in Sault Ste. Marie, specifically the city of Sault Ste. Marie and of course Tourism Sault Ste. Marie for their ongoing support every year that this event has gone on and as it has evolved. And then we have plenty of platinum sponsors: our host hotel, Delta Waterfront here in Sault Ste. Marie, Peace Restaurant, Outspoken Brewery, the Law Office of Jasmine Gassy Harden, Sault Ste. Marie Airport, BDO, Canadian Banknote, Cintas, and Sue Today, all major sponsors of this event. And so thank you very much.
So we've had a little bit of house clearing here by Team Casper. They drove the center guard back, took out the one of the greens that was in the rings and rolled out. So now this is just a straight hit, I believe, from Team Retornaz. Just bump that green one over to the edge of the 12.
So I mentioned the sponsors, but you can't do this without participation of fans as well. And we're so thankful to have so many people here from the Sioux and area region, but also from out of town. We got people from everywhere that have come and joined us for this event. So thank you very much for the fan support. Even though it is a little bit of a down year, it's a trend across the country because it's an Olympic year and it's the scheduling has been jam packed. So it's been a challenge for sure. But we see next year being right back to where it was last year and even bigger and better. So thank you very much to the fans and even those that are watching online right now. Thanks for joining us today.
And Team Casper was trying to hit and roll behind their corner guard, but got a little thin and rolled out. It's now only one rock in the rings. Looks like Joel is going to ask for just a draw to the button. Keep them spread apart so you can't make the double.
And again, what a great organizing committee we had. Hardworking. Sure. People had their own, responsibilities and portfolios, but they all just pitch in whenever someone needs a hand. And so thank you very much to the organizers and, of course, the volunteers that are part of this every year. So again, it takes an army to make something like this happen, and people have been so gracious with their time and energy to help make this event go.
For sure, the curling community here in the Sioux is a great community.
Yeah,
everybody wants to help.
Like last night, we had to move all the bleachers and over to sheet, so we have our stadium like we have today. And there were people from Blind River that were helping out. So, it's just curling fraternity is special.
And Team Casper is again trying to hit and roll behind their corner garden and hit it a little thin again and rolled out. Speaking of Team Casper, they're in 2 weeks. They're off to the USA curling trials to get to the Olympics. That's in Sioux Falls, South Dakota, in 2 weeks. So this is a good warm up for them. They play some really good teams.
So looking more here like a possible force.
So it might be. They haven't swept it. It might be a little deep. Oh no. There it goes. Got the curl. Don't think a double's there. Pretty well parallel, so don't know if you could throw it that hard.
And also a big thank you to the staff here at YNCU Curling Center. Jen Reed, General Manager, and all the folks that were here working the bar and in the kitchen and out on the floor doing different tasks. We certainly appreciate the efforts of the staff here at the curling club. So is he calling an out turn here, Yuha?
Yeah, out turn hit. He'd like to roll behind his corner if he could.
Okay, very precise call here.
Trying to get it to curl. Oh no, now they're
going the other way, eh?
Yeah, trying to get it near the green one. Possibly set up a double.
I think I like that call better.
Yeah, I think so too.
For the 2025 Henderson Medal Fall Classic. The winner of this game gets $24,000 and the loser of this game gets $17,000. So some large money here, as well as points, obviously, but and a championship as well. That one there is curling a bit. They really got to go on this to get a piece.
And they did. So the blank is in play now. I think that curled more than they thought it would. Maybe a little down. Al,
could have been a little bit. Might have been a little bit down.
Could have used a bit more weight.
So Luke Violette throwing his first rock of the second end with hammer here in end number 2.
A little early. They could ignore this and go around their own corner, but I think that's a little too early in the game to do that.
In turn, we're right behind the sheet. He threw that well.
Just guiding it down. A little bit of sweeping at the end just to...
So this team Casper, like I said earlier, a couple of weeks ago in London, they were champions of the Tier 2 event. They beat Kevin Cooey in the final. I had a chance to catch part of that game, and they played very well that through that event. So nice to have them here. We had 8 new teams join us this year, which is always nice when you get some new squads coming to this event. So hopefully we can see them coming back here for years to come.
They wanted to come in the last 2 years, Al, but having talked to them, they said they just couldn't get here because of scheduling issues.
Right.
But now, since they've been here once, I think we'll see them again.
So Team Retornaz with their last stone. And blank is certainly in play here.
In turn hit, wants to hit it on the outside and roll out.
Little tight there.
I think so.
He's okay though.
He's got the weight to hold it.
Yep.
And he rolls out.
So that's the end number 2, a blank end. We'll be back with the third end action very shortly.
Weighing less than half its lumbering copper predecessors, yet boasting tenfold their durability, the PB5 delivers perfect, consistent ice, time after time. The PB5 by pebbleheads.com, the apex of ice-making ingenuity for the roaring game of curling.
The 2025-2026 Grand Slam of Curling schedule is out, with big events happening all over Canada, like the Masters heading to London in September, the Tour Challenge from YNCU this October, the Canadian Open from Saskatoon in December, and the Players' Championship from Steinbach coming in January. Early bird weekend and full event passes on sale now at gsoctickets.com. Let's rock.
I've got this one. So, how is that?
Wonderful. Now let's do it again.
BDO Assurance, a commitment to quality.
There we go. And we're back. They have a shot of us behind the sheet there. Al Harnan on the left and Juha Cantaver here on the right.
And thank you very much to Connor Sims, our production guy all week. Done a great job for us, and also Jerry Gertz from virtually everywhere, I guess. Anyway, we appreciate the efforts of the production people to bring this to you across the world. So again, welcome back, all curling fans out there. This is the final game here from Sault Ste. Marie at the YNCU Curling Center here, and this is the game between two international teams, Team Casper from USA and also Team Retornaz from Italy. Talented squads that are going at it in this championship. Currently 1-0 for Team Retornaz with a steal in the first end. Second end was blanked, and now we're in the third end. What's going on here, Juha?
Center guard went up first from Team Retornaz, and Team Casper threw up the corner. Team Retornaz went around it to the top of the button, and Team Casper came out right on top of that one. So this could be an interesting end. This is the fifth rock of the end, so there is an opportunity now to start driving some rocks back, but it looks like they're going to keep drawing, trying to get some angles on those rocks that are in the rings. Probably over curl this just a little bit and get to the low side on that green one on this outturn side. Going hard for line. Looks like
they are just
by.
I might have caught the back edge, maybe. Wonder.
It was really close.
Wonder if we can get a replay. It might have just touched it on the way by. Got it where they wanted to. Want to say congratulations to the other qualifiers this week. Of course, Team Dunstone from Manitoba, number 2 team in the world. They qualified through the A side, and obviously there's a local flavor with EJ and Ryan Harnden. So despite the fact that they were defeated last night, we still have a great crowd out here watching this final. Also, Team Carruthers qualified. Team Osli from Switzerland, and we also had Team Sinet, another team from the USA who qualified. And then in the semifinals this morning, you had a chance to call one of the games, and the results of that were what, Juha?
Team Retornaz beat Team Epping 6-3 in that game. They took a 3-ender in the sixth end, and that kind of got them on the roll to the win.
And then, of course, Team Casper, they defeated Team Van Amsterdam, young team from Alberta, who who played excellent throughout this event. And so those two teams went home with $12,000 each, and the qualifiers went home with $8,000 each.
Yeah, there was a really tight game in the Team Van Amsterdam playing Casper, but one bad end, and for Team Van Amsterdam, they gave up 4s.
Right.
In the in the 6th end.
That'll do it usually, right?
Yeah, the game was all tied.
Mm-hmm.
So after the 6th end, it was 5-1.
Of course, this afternoon we want to wish our own Brad Jacobs the best of luck in the final of the Pan Continental Cup that's being played in Minnesota. I believe they're playing Team Schuster. So wish Brad and his team luck in that one as they represent Canada.
Brad was watching the game this morning because I got a few texts from him during the game, so had a little bit of downtime to peruse the sponsor field here.
So again, we're into a possible double peel here. I think that's the call.
Like to open it up.
And he
did. Yep. Took off his corner guard. Looks like Joel's just going to replace the center guard again.
So the chances of a blank end here are diminishing, I think. Intern guard, they've played this one numerous times. They played this in the first end. Pretty much the same spot, maybe a little bit tighter.
They haven't laid a broom to it. Looks a little heavy to me. Just a bit. Right in. I don't think he wanted it quite that deep.
Yeah, the line was fine. Just went a little deep, right? So
Yeah.
this does bring an opportunity to do some blasting back here, get some rocks moving around.
Yeah. Hit it a little on the high side. Assuming this is an intern.
So Ben Richardson throwing an intern. Like you say, it looks like about half a rock. Trying to make this curl a bit. No, he's trying to hit this straight back.
No, curls too much. It has happened a few times on this sheet. We've noticed on the intern playing on the left-hand side of center that's happened a few times where they've been caught. Seems to want to dig a little harder there and curl. It's happened more than once on the games we've seen on this sheet.
It's close to being a biter. I'm not sure if that is actually a touching the rings, the 12-foot ring there, but
yeah, it's hard to see from the overhead. Somebody put a stick on that. Let us know.
Yeah. What he was trying to do is drill that back and hit his yellow to hit the green. And
That's
then,
right.
Yeah.
Just over curled. Yeah, you wanted to hit it on the high side of the rock, not on the low side where you ended up hitting it.
So Amos is going to try to put this back, maybe not quite as deep, leave some separation.
Let's see if I can get a time on this. Just curious. Heavy clean. Need to get it to curl a bit.
There it goes there now. Definitely is higher.
Yeah. 17.5 for a guard. Needed to curl a bit more. I don't think they covered enough of that yellow one.
So they do have access certainly to that one on the touching the center line in the 8 foot. I think they're going to make a play on this.
Could be lying second, third, and fourth after this shot. Could be, depending on how hard they hit the.
And maybe fifth if that one is biting.
Yes.
Only 2 rocks to come here, though. So it would take 2 rocks to get get rid of both those greens. There's no double there with the angles. So Luke Violet out-turn takeout, attempting to remove the green rock that is top 4 foot. Hopefully leaves all his yellows in the rings. Will certainly put a little pressure on the team from Italy. Making a move close to center line, and that is on the guard. Feather ticked it, moved a few things around.
Yeah, took their own.
Moved his own. Yeah. So I don't see anything coming off that yellow over there for 2 anyway. Certainly good for 1.
Yeah, for sure.
They're just checking to make sure that if he did make that, would he actually be laying 2? But I think it would only be 1. He's also indicating maybe coming down and freezing to that yellow rock that is just biting the button.
You could bump it back as well. Could bump it back to the back 4.
And lay 3.
Lay 3.
Mm-hmm.
I think he might be trying that.
He has to be biting the 4 foot. Otherwise, I might be a double there.
I think he might be playing. I think he may be bumping that yellow.
He's going to play the bump, eh? So
I think so.
Yeah. So this is an in-turn bump. Probably trying to bump this just through the rings.
Yeah, back 12.
Lay 3.
Yep.
So Joel Retornaz with his final stone of the 3rd end. This is a critical rock, Juha. He makes this. It puts a lot of pressure on the team from the USA.
For sure.
Out there for now. Now trying to make it move. By the guard. Weight looks pretty good. And they're laying 3.
I think the only shot he's got to score is to come off his own. Well, if he comes off his own, is there a triple there with that yellow one that's out to the left?
So for him to make the triple, he's got to get into that pocket. That his rock, and there's a guard out front, right?
Yeah.
I think that's the best he could. I don't. If he hit it thin, maybe.
Yeah. Now looks like he's just playing the straight hit.
And make the straight back double and just give up one?
Maybe. That's what it looks like.
We'll know by how much weight he throws here.
Yeah. I don't think there's a triple there coming into this.
It would go over onto the yellow, right?
Yeah.
So I think this may be damage control. He's throwing peel, though.
Trying to keep it straight.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
That was pure damage control now.
yeah, so a steal of 1 by Team Retornaz from Italy in the third end. It is now 2-0. We'll be back with fourth end action in a moment.
Developed over a decade in collaboration with the finest ice makers this side of the Atlantic, the Pebblehead PB5 is nothing short of a triumph of sophistication and craftsmanship. Weighing less than half its lumbering copper predecessors, yet boasting tenfold their durability, the PB5 delivers perfect, consistent ice, time after time. The PB5 by Pebbleheads.com, the apex of ice-making ingenuity for the roaring game of curling.
The 2025-2026 Grand Slam of Curling schedule is out, with big events happening all over Canada, like the Masters heading to London in September, the Tour Challenge from YNCU this October, the Canadian Open from Saskatoon in December, and the Players' Championship from Steinbeck coming in January. Early bird weekend and full event passes on sale now at gsoctickets.com. Let's rock!
I've got this one. So, how was that?
Wonderful. Now let's do it again.
Video assurance, a commitment to quality.
And we're back. So fourth end action here. Team Retornaz threw the first one in the rings. I think they wanted it a little bit deeper. Now they're going around their own. That's the top trying to go around. They just rub off theirs, and Team Casper threw up a corner, and they're going to put up the other corner. So 2 corners and 2 green ones in the rings. Again, for those watching, these games are timed. Each team gets 33 minutes to play the game with 2 timeouts. We are playing the 5-rock rule here. Any rock touching the center line in the free guard zone cannot be moved, or your rock comes off if you move it. And you can't start hitting anything in the free guard zone until the 6th rock of the end. I didn't see the call there. Al, did he ask for it up front, or is he coming into the pile?
I think he's probably coming into the pile here. It'd be tight anyway.
Yeah, definitely doesn't want to be too far out.
Just tight to the rings, eh? Okay.
Yeah. 2.5, 3 feet out. 2 feet out.
So Rich is indicating that he's going to remove this rock and showing that probably hitting and rolling wide on this behind the corner. Now they're looking at maybe drawing around to the corner. He's got a few options here.
Yeah.
Okay, I think he's settled on the hit and roll.
Tough shot. They've had a few tough shots trying to make the hit and roll in this game. Rolling a little too far in the second end. They rolled out twice on a hit and roll. Probably need just board weight on this so you can control it on the way down. And
so Ben Richardson with his in-turn hit attempt here to try to roll it behind their own corner. Seems like it's curling up and going to get close to nose here. A little bit of a roll, but not quite what they were looking for.
I think Joel can call for a hit and roll back again, trying to get underneath his own green one. Needs about a 3-foot 3-inch roll here to get behind cover.
Switching to the out turn.
This will not roll as hard after it hits because he is throwing the out turn.
So Sebastiano Arman with his out turn attempt and attempting to roll this behind everything into the middle of the rings, partially covered. It came out. It is now fully exposed.
Yeah, I think you can see it all.
Yeah.
But Rich is saying that's enough of this. We're gonna run something back.
He's got his corner guards up, so see what Ben can do here. Out turn, trying to get to the nose. Just gonna straight peel here.
Joel touched the green one first, and then pointed up toward the Coyote sign. I think I'd like to throw a guard here and just be touching the center line. If you're throwing the intern guard, just cross the center line, just barely.
Of course, we want to welcome all those viewers that are tuning in from the United States and watching this American team play. I'm sure there's quite a few of them out there that are enjoying this and cheering hard for the Casper team, skipped this week by Rich. And I'm sure there's an Italian contingent out there as well watching Team Retornaz. So welcome to all those viewers out there from around the world, but specifically with this international final here, the people from the States and Italy.
Still having a little bit of a conversation about this. They've pointed at the corner guard as well, so looks like they're going to peel the corner. They feel a little more comfortable doing that. They are up 2 and don't have the hammer. For those of that aren't curling buffs, the hammer is the last rock in the end.
I didn't see the call. Is this straight peel, Juha, or are they trying to hit this and roll it for a center?
They might. I don't know. I just saw that they were hitting it. I don't know if they.
Yeah, this is peel weight.
I think if he hits it, it'll roll out. No, it looks like it's curling.
Yeah,
stays right there. I think they were attempting a peel.
Yes, a little tight on the line there.
I think Rich has just called for a straight hit on this rock. Hit it right on the nose. If he hits it a little on the high side, on the intern side, he probably gets both.
Trying to make this curl a bit. Now it's straight, and they're going to make the double.
Yep. Nice shot. And Team Retornaz wants to hit it and roll toward the center. Just keep it out in the open. You don't want to go behind the corner right now because that'll give the Casper team a chance to go around it. Trying to get it to curl. A little bit of offense here. He's going to go around his own corner guard.
So switching gears here, down 2-0 as the corner guard's up. So has decided that he's going to utilize that cover. So I'll in-turn draw, just talking about the ice, how much ice to give here. So it's just outside center.
We've seen this many times this week. It will, if you throw the right weight, it will bury very, very nicely there. It will definitely warp really hard at the end.
On-off sweeping is always a good sign for a made shot, and there it goes there, Yuha. Like you say,
Yep.
It's got the big finish at the end.
Even peek out a little bit on the other side, just tiny bit. So Team Casper is shot rock. Team Retornaz could play the drill back, try to make the run back and get rid of both yellows. A split is a possibility as well. Yeah, they could split that green one and be first and second. But I think he's going to take a pass at it. The yellow rock is overburied. What do you think about this, Al?
This is a very precise shot. Is it there? Yes.
Has to squeeze the guard a little bit. Squeeze by the guard. It's got a lot of ice.
There, he brought it in a bit there now. He doesn't have to necessarily remove it, but he needs to get this moving sideways to lay two.
That's right.
So very precise shot here. I'm going to say probably just again through the rings weight, maybe a little bit more than that. But he does have to get this tight to this guard to make this shot. Keeping it straight. A very difficult sweeping call here too. Now trying to make it curl. Really got to go on this. It's not going to do it.
No, just touched it and didn't.
I'm not sure if he moved it. He did move it, but I'm not sure if he moved it to get shot rock.
I don't believe so. I'm looking at the overhead here. It's close, but I think the yellow one is definitely still shot.
I think you're right. So where do we go here? They could go around the same corner they went around.
Looks like they're going to hit the open one, just hit and stick. That will leave the possibility of a double, though.
It will. I'm going to say he's probably going to try to hit this and roll behind the corner.
That would be the ideal position to leave it in. Hitting a little bit of a roll.
They played down this spot here too, so certainly should know the ice. So Luke Violette with his first rock of the fourth end in this 2-0 game. They're on this right as soon as he let it go. Now they're just cleaning and now trying to make it move a bit. He's close.
Definitely trying to get behind cover.
He got it about a quarter underneath.
Yeah, looks like it's about 3/4 open, so it's definitely there. I think that took away the double.
So the chase and then the long roll to try to get underneath is the call. Be out turn, take out, trying to hit about a half a rock and roll that all the way across and attempt to get it underneath.
Yeah, pretty well hit everything that they can see.
So Retornaz with his final stone of end number 4 in this championship game of the 2025 Henderson Metal Fall Classic. Attempting to make this out-turn hit and roll it all the way across the sheet. He's by. They're calling him off. Long roll. Will it stop?
And it did it.
Back.
So it shot.
It's close. If it is shot, that he rolled to the perfect spot too, because there's no angle, I don't think, on that to hit the one on the top 12 foot. It looks like they're just going to play a draw here, so I'm thinking they're pretty comfortable that they are laying 1. From the overhead, it looks like 1. There you are.
I'm just taking a look here. I think yellow might be shot, but it's very close. Probably worthwhile to put the measuring stick on it afterwards.
So this looks like a draw for 2 to tie this game up for the team from USA. So Luke throwing an out-turn draw to the open rings.
Weight looks good. Really sweeping it very hard, just a hard clean, just making sure it gets to the rings. They need to get a little better than full 12 foot to score at least 1.
This draw is made. We'll see what they do here.
Oh,
2 it is.
I think 2 it is.
Yeah, so we got ourselves a tie game here with 4 ends to go. We'll be back with the 5th end very shortly.
For over 20 years, the Sandra Schmirler Foundation has granted more than $9 million to hospitals across Canada for life-saving equipment for premature and critically ill babies. In the past 4 years alone, $4 million has been granted thanks to the curling community's incredible generosity. The need continues year-round, and with your help, we can ensure every baby has the chance to grow up and become a champion, just like Sandra.
Imagine being able to stream every curling game from every sheet from any event, be it your Wednesday league game, bonspiel, or corporate event. Curling Stadium offers an all-inclusive streaming solution featuring high-quality cameras, ease of use, great reliability, and minimal installation. Offering your sponsors customizable ad space on your streamed curling games and being able to sell video packages to your corporate events for increased revenue. With Curling Stadium, you can stream to any device, be it your mobile phone, tablet, or computer. Push the feed to your desired platform, be it Facebook, YouTube, or any other social media. Curling Stadium is simply the way forward. Where it's commonplace in other sports to televise every game, we want to do the same. Curling is a global sport, and it's time it gets the coverage it needs. Make your curling club the next Curling Stadium.
Welcome to the RockShop.net, the official store for the Grand Slam of curling. Whether you're looking for the best hats, stylish clothing, fun toys, or unique accessories, the Rock Shop has it all. Shop online anytime at therockshop.net for exclusive Grand Slam of curling gear, or come see us in person at your next event. TheRockShop.net, where fans find their favorite curling gear.
Back. Just showing you the time left on both sheets. Team Casper has 17 minutes and 30 seconds, and Team Retornaz has 18 minutes and 16 seconds left in the game. More than enough time. So Team Casper's first rock went up as a center guard, and Team Retornaz came in to the top of the button, and then Team Casper, Rich came down and froze to it. So the game is on again. Trying to get this one to curl, trying to get on the corner of that yellow one.
Want to move it out into the open, but a little bit heavier than they wanted, I think, eh?
Yeah, I don't think they wanted to move that one.
So the indication here is for Aiden Oldenburg to play an out-turn hit here and try to cross it and roll in behind the front guard.
Now they're trying to get it to curl. They're a little bit on the low side, so it should flop in a bit, and it does. The call here is to snuggle into that pocket between the two yellows.
I think they're curling to, they're trying to get rid of this.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I thought they were going to draw it first.
Same kind of shot, but just on the other side this time. So in turn, hackish weight, trying to remove this stone and again roll it towards the center line. Definitely room to do that.
You can't get underneath the other yellow one. It'll be beside it. They will touch, if they get inside, they will touch that other yellow one that's on the right-hand side of center. From our perspective.
He is tight to that guard, but he is by.
Great sweeping.
Not going to remove it, but got it almost out, but it's in the back 12 foot, but
needed just a little bit more weight. A pound, just a pound more weight to get that out of there.
As you can see, we have a nice crowd again today. Thank you again to all the fans that have come from far and wide, and of course our local folks as well, enjoying this championship action here.
And there's a fair amount of people up in the observation gallery in our lounge as well. Well, he touched his foot, so I'm assuming that's something like
hack, eh?
Hack, yeah. I'm assuming that's hack weight. Either that or he had a cramp.
So Ben Richardson trying to make this out-turn hack weight shot, trying to get to the nose on this. He's got some curling to do, definitely. There it goes now. He spilled it off the other one, and again, didn't remove it.
Yeah, needed just a little bit more weight.
Lots of rocks in play here. Yeah, more people are kind of venturing down to watch the last half of the game, I think, that were up in the lounge area. This one will have some more weight here. I think this is more like normal hit weight.
Yep. Looks like about a 9.5, 10-second hit. Needs to get it to curl a bit. No. Like to get
again, rolling it under again, eh?
Go.
Pretty good angle there too.
Yeah, they're side by side. The two greens are side by side. Yellow is shot. The the green one that's touching the center line will probably, if you were to play a hit on it, would probably take the yellow one out. It's on the button. Depending on what he's talking about running it back, trying every possibility here.
Yeah, there are definitely lots of options here.
Timeout. So he could even draw down and kind of angle on that green one. Throw an out-turn draw and get on the angle on that one to protect his yellow one. That might not be a bad call either. Throw the out-turn and angle on the green one. I don't know if he has to make a hit here yet.
It's still early, like there's 4 rocks to go each here, so not the best situation here for the team, for the U.S. base team, but his first call was hitting that wide open one and rolling a bit to lay first and third.
Second and third. I don't know.
Well, he's
first. Yeah, you're right. So first and third, you're right.
Yeah.
No, that. Like I said, I don't think he has to hit it.
He doesn't. No. They're kind of into it here now, right? So.
Looks like they've chosen to do something on the intern side, because he is standing on that side of the center line. So. Going to try some type of, no indication of weight until he puts the broom down.
I think he's decided to remove that one that's open and hang around.
Yeah, stay right there would be good. Nose hit would be good, because then you'd have the angle on the green one.
So Ben Richardson with the intern hit here, hoping to remove that green rock that's wide open and then hang around. Not sure what the call was. No roll, actually. It's just a slight outside roll. Jammed it on the back one there. So Joel is showing, indicating that an intern draw down on his own to lay second and third, and just kind of ignore that one shot rock for the moment.
He could hit the outside yellow one as well, the one that's in the... Could hit that one as well and roll in. This will leave a possibility for Team Casper, though, I think, of making that a similar shot.
So Amos is trying to come down and just lean on his own and keep the pressure on here. Calling, sweeping here to keep it straight. They really got to go on this to get it by. Really got to go. They got it by. Did he? That ticked too, I think, eh?
I don't know if it ticked.
Came up a little short.
Yeah, needed another pound of weight to get to the face of the green one. Good guard, though. They do have the in-off on their own yellow out there to get rid of that green one that's at the top of the forefoot.
So Ben Richardson with an out-turn draw. I think he's trying to snuggle right in on that green one.
Yeah, trying to lean on that one as well.
So that would guard his own and provide an angle as well. And serve as a guard.
Weight looks great. Right on top, exactly what they called.
That's a very well executed shot there. A good call as well. So that intern is definitely there. You can see half a rock. Looks like they're going to use or try to sneak by that guard. Remove the yellow. Get some rocks moving around here. I don't know if they can actually make this and even go into the other yellow. It'd be pretty thin.
You can only see about a third, Al.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's should be moving. Looks like it's way out there, trying to get it to curl.
Needs a piece of it and got nothing.
Nothing. Right through the hole. I didn't think you could do that. Guard?
I think they're going to try to take that the shot that just tried, take that away.
Yeah, I think so.
At the end of it all, they could still drill it back, but
yeah, looks like it's a straight guard.
We're down to skip stones here in this fifth end. Team Casper currently laying one on the button. Is exposed a bit from what I can see here. But they're going to cover the one that they just attempted, and so intern guard.
Should be about 18 seconds between hog lines for a guard.
Okay, made shot. So this is a decision to be made here. Again, they could try the same shot, but just using the yellow guard out front. There is some different options there too.
Not a lot of great options, though.
If he, well, if you hit that yellow straight back, you're going to get some rocks flying here. There is disaster a little bit there too as well. You could actually take your own out. So
that's right. That's the last thing you want to do here. Giving up a steal of one isn't the end of the world. But giving up two or three would be, I wouldn't say it's disaster yet, but it wouldn't be good. So what do they decide on?
I think they're going to try to hit this just high side, depending on what turn here.
I think they're throwing the out. Yeah, looks like they're throwing the out.
So just hitting this on the high side and drilling this back into their own. See what happens. Out turn, big shot here in this fifth end. Off and on, always a good sign again. Not quite.
Opened it up to some extent. Another guard. Looks like they don't want to play around with anything in the rings, so they're going to play a guard.
Definitely both teams have used some clock this end. Lots of thinking time. And Team Casper actually using a timeout as well this end. So 2 timeouts, Juha, in the...
Yep.
Yeah.
Both teams get 2 timeouts. Yeah, Team Casper has just under 12 minutes and 40 seconds left, and Team Retornaz is 13:48 right now.
Outturn guard.
Getting about between 17 and 18 seconds for a guard. Mission accomplished.
So what do we see here? 2-2 tie. 1 rock to come here in the 5th end. Currently Team Casper with shot rock. You can see a little bit of it. But again, if you ever touch that yellow one, that would not be good.
No, you'd give up at least 2. I think you can get between those 2 yellows with an in-turn. Tough shot. Better part here might be just to throw it away, Al.
I don't see a draw, maybe. In-turn draw and just sneak it by and get a little bit more of the button. Very tough.
Yeah, I don't, you'd have to curl around that green one that's at the top of the button. Huh? That's a possibility coming in off on the one that's way out there on the sticks.
It's there. It's also there to go into that yellow one, and that would not be good. So in-turn in off is the call. This, if made, would be a score of 2.
About a quarter of a rock, maybe a little. Yeah, about a quarter.
So Joel Retornaz with his last rock here, trying to spill off a rock way out on the wings, redirect over into the center of the circles, 4-2. He's hit about half a rock and too thick. He needed about an 1/8, eh?
Yeah.
An effort. I like the weight call.
Yeah, nothing stupid.
A steal of 1. For Team Casper in the 5th end. That end took a while.
Yep.
3-2. We played 5, and we'll be back with the 6th end in a minute.
You work the land, you just got to be a jack of all trades type. There's just too much to do. So if you got to be a welder or a farmer or a ditch digger, that's just who you are that day. Then tomorrow you can be somebody else.
Hey Ben, what's the Aztec Safety online e-learning website again?
Yeah, that would be aztecsafety.com.
Fire extinguisher and firefighting, we'll send that one to Paul.
Ah, now here's a course I should probably take. Conflict resolution.
Power line safety. Yeah, I thought it might help me with my line calls. Did you know this Aztec website has over 100 safety courses?
Jeez. Aztec Safety online course. Ground disturbance. Could have used that a few seconds ago.
Live curling rocks. And this November, the best in the world are coming to Tahoe. Get your seats now at gsoctickets.com. But hurry, early bird pricing ends soon.
And we're back. So far in the end, Team Casper has put up the center guard. Team Retornaz put up the corner, and Team Casper went around the center guard to the top of the button. So now Team Retornaz is ignoring that rock on the button and trying to go around the corner guard. Looks like it's way out there.
Coming there now.
Got really good lake break. There it goes. Just carving sideways.
Very good shot.
That rock moved 2 feet in the last 3 feet.
Yeah.
2 feet sideways.
So Ben Richardson throwing second stones here for Team Casper. Attempting to put a high guard up.
Like to get it just over the hog line.
Yeah, just short of the Coyote there, right?
Yeah.
Over curling a bit.
Need to get it over. And they do.
That is touching the center line as well, right? So
yeah, it is. Looks like it's on the center line, so it cannot be removed, cannot be ticked.
So it's a matter of preference here, which way you want to go. They can.
I think it'll break harder on the intern, from what I've seen on this sheet. They'd like to be able to pop that yellow one out in the open a little bit.
So Sebastiano Arman is attempting an in-turn draw. That one's moving early. Really got to go on this. Squeaked it by the first one.
Let's see if he gets by the second one.
By the second one. That's well done. Very
well
shot.
done. Yep, very well done.
So it looks like we're in for an exciting end here. In turn for Ben. Trying to remove this rock and roll it inside towards the button area. Again, off and on. Trying to make it curl here at the end. Not going to get that roll. I think the first team that gets the roll is going to have a major advantage in this end.
Again, looks like a boardish weight here. Back to board weight. Trying to get the inside roll.
Yeah, even if you roll this all the way across, right? You've got that one buried around the corner. Any kind of roll here.
It's got a roll. I think it's too much. Oh,
well done.
No. Well done. Half, maybe about a third to a half open.
Just enough where you enticed your opponent to likely chase. Or he's going to get very aggressive here, and he does he have second shot?
Yep.
Okay.
Yellow is second shot. Cut down the scoring area if he gets in there.
Mm-hmm.
Cut down the scoring area significantly.
In turn draw. So we're in for some action here in this pivotal sixth end. Team Retornaz does have hammer. That one there has made a move. It's by the front one.
So by the second one?
Definitely by, but it's got some speed on this one, Juha. It's going to spill off.
Yeah. A little heavy.
A little bit of a mistake for sure there. And they're going to ignore both those yellows and get underneath first. Placement is critical here.
Now they're talking about a tap, I think.
Or I think they're trying to over curl, get by both guards and get right to the center line. That way they've actually taken away that hit as well, right? You get this right on the center line, right on the just past the tee in metal. Created some very good angles for yourself. Could bring a multiple end in here. That one there is hanging out lots of room.
Lots of weight. I think he's definitely not light.
They're going to the back one here now. Oh, they're trying to make it curl. And there it goes there now. Definitely underneath. Yep. So lane 2. First indication from Rich Rohanen is that they're going to try to remove that green one and stay right there. Maybe not necessarily remove it, but get it through the 8 foot anyway.
Has to be careful that he gets the nose. If he hits it on the outside at all, it'll probably jam on that back yellow one. Just has to be careful here.
So on it, out of his hand, just keeping it clean. Out turn. Now trying to make a curl of it. By the guard with lots of room.
Yeah, nice shot. Just through the ring's weight.
Hit and roll is there. The rolls are everything in this at this point.
Just a hair on, if you're throwing the out turn at this, just a hair on the low side. You get the double and you roll in behind cover.
They're just talking about the weight here now.
I think so.
It looks like they're going to use a little bit more up weight here. Out turn hit.
Now trying to keep it straight.
He got by.
And got the roll.
Made 2 buried. That was tight to that guard.
No, I think he's only laying 1. The back yellow one is out counting the, I think he's only laying 1.
Let's see how close he gets to the guard here on this replay. The sweeping call, they were just kind of dusting it there at the beginning, and then they went hard at it to keep it straight and get it by that guard. Just squeezed it by. They're laying 1. I think you're right, I think it's just 1.
Yeah.
However, that one is open for the time being. So they're going to try to get around this. And again, lean on that one that's on the button. Lean on the side of it.
I think so. I don't think you want to try to go around it. If you do, if you happen to clip off, you've left a pretty easy double.
So Luke Violette with his first one here in the 6th end for Team Casper, trying to get into the top of the 4-foot circle for second stone to lay second and shrink that scoring area down. Saying the line is good. They got to go on this for weight, though, eh, Yuha?
Yeah, I think they're a little short. They're okay with being short there, I think, though. I think we're going to see a tap here.
So they're taking a look to see who's third.
It's definitely the yellow one at the back. I think.
So that first is biting the button. Second is biting back a 4-foot. They were looking at who was third.
It's close.
They move that anywhere, they're laying 2 buried.
They've thrown the intern there a couple times, so they've got a pretty good idea of what it does.
So Team Retornaz with their first time out here in the critical 6th end.
They'd like to score with the hammer here.
Coach Ryan Fry gone out to have a discussion with his guys.
I like the intern bump. Just move that green one into the 4-foot, and then you're lying 2 buried. Team Casper does have that yellow one that's out front to run back into that pile, but
there's a few options here. I think they're looking at. I mean, if they do play the little bump back, Yuha, with the intern coming from the intern side, they do leave this shot open for the team from USA. So I think they're taking that away because they can warp in there and get biting the button. So they're going to take this away. I don't know if they're planning on coming to that back one. I think it's more straight draw.
I think it might be a guard. He's way out there. Hard to say.
Well, we'll find out here.
Yeah, let's see what kind of weight he's throwing.
Coming right around.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what I kind of figured. They're gonna get right in here and try to lay 2, and also take away this shot for Team Casper as well.
It's a little further out than they've been playing.
Out turn draw. This will hang here for a bit. Don't want to be deep either. No, they're coming to the back one here now. Really got to move. Okay, they're now laying 1, 2, 3. 2 for sure.
Third one's debatable, but definitely lying 2. Hard to tell between the 2.
Yeah.
Just a little heavy on that one.
Yeah.
Just a little heavy. Or they needed to carve it earlier.
So by coming deep, he still left him this opportunity to get underneath. Not sure if he can get shot on it. He would really have to warp in there after getting by the guard.
He has to get a pretty big piece of the button to get shot.
Yeah. Out turn. We'll see. This will run a bit out here, and you can't be heavy here. It'll run right down there. It's got to be a very precise weight. So Luke has let it go. His last rock here in number 6. Again, not doing much to this. Now asking to curl. There it goes.
Weight's good.
little bit of a mistake there.
Yep. They could have swept that one a little bit and got the little chink come off that and just kind of roll in.
So
that's just
tap back to the one that was just put there for 3. So got to get it by both those front guards. Move it far enough back to move that one that is on the back of the 4-foot.
To count 3.
That would be a 3-ender, I believe. Yes. So a very important shot here for both teams, obviously.
Oh, it might. Yeah, it would be a 3. 1, 2, 3.
So Joel with his last shot here in end number 6, keeping it straight.
Got to be careful. They don't overcook it.
Definitely by the first one, by the second one. Line is good. Does he have enough steam to get that back? And he does.
He did move it.
I think that's 3 points.
I think so.
Well executed shot. 3-point turnaround here in end number 6 for the team from Italy, who have now taken a 5-3 lead going to the 7th end of the Henderson Medal Fall Classic Championship game. We'll be back with N7 in a moment.
Developed over a decade in collaboration with the finest ice makers this side of the Atlantic, the Pebblehead PB5 is nothing short of a triumph of sophistication and craftsmanship. Weighing less than half its lumbering copper predecessors, yet boasting 10-fold their durability, the PB5 delivers perfect, consistent ice, time after time. The PB5 by Pebbleheads.com, the apex of ice-making ingenuity for the roaring game of curling.
The 2025-2026 Grand Slam of Curling schedule is out, with big events happening all over Canada, like the Masters heading to London in September, the Tour Challenge from YNCU this October, the Canadian Open from Saskatoon in December, and the Players' Championship from Steinbach coming in January. Early bird weekend and full event passes on sale now at gsoctickets.com. Let's rock!
I've got this one. So, how is that?
Wonderful. Now let's do it again.
BDO Assurance, a commitment to quality.
And we're back. So Team Retornaz through the center guard, but really, really tight. So it's something they can use later on the end if Team Casper gets one around there. And Team Casper went with the corner. And now Team Retornaz has come in to sit on the tee line on the button, just a little bit too deep.
So a big 3-ender in the 6th end for Team Retornaz has turned this game around in their favor. Obviously, Team Casper here looking to try to get a couple of points back or a
Yeah,
three.
this is a replay of the last shot in the previous end. Just enough weight to get there and to move the one at the back, the yellow, just enough. Excellent shot. Well planned. Looks like Team Retornaz wants to get around that center guard again, like to get an angle on the, not an angle, but frozen directly on their own rock. And that is accomplished.
So looks like probably drilling back here now.
Or go around the corner.
Yeah.
No, looks like they're going to drill it back. Out turn just a hair on the high side. Just a little bit on the high side.
Like to keep this rock in play as well. I think dead on the nose probably is got to be close. Okay. Not too bad. You got your corners up. You got one out front.
And you've separated the two green ones in the rings. Trying to come in on the out turn and get past the green one. I think just on the, get to the low side of the green one. That's in the 4 foot. Trying to get somewhere in there.
Yeah. With the new rules, this is what you call using offense as your best defense, right? So again, it's all about rock placement. Now we got ourselves a wall here.
Yeah, just went behind, a little heavy.
So lots of cover here.
Fans are bundled up on the ice. It's a little cool out there. The curlers are doing all the work, so they're nice and warm.
So back 8 weight, I'm seeing indicated here, trying to come down and tap that back and roll inside underneath.
We'd like to get under cover here. Weight's down. Looks good.
Made the tap. Saved it there.
It's got a wall. Got a little bit of a wall back there.
So again, does he keep aggressive here? Or do you go up there and take that guard off? Try to make something out front, move them around.
Right now, that yellow one isn't coming out of there very easily. Looks like he's trying for a straight back, trying to hit it and dispel this. Oh, maybe not a straight back, maybe a little bit on the, depending on which turn he throws. It's the out turn.
Okay, we got ourselves a bomb coming down here. This is going to do some damage somewhere. And he's over curled this.
Yeah, I think he started that one. It looked like he kind of...
Yeah, a little tight to the broom.
Yeah, it looked like he started it over the top a bit, trying to throw the curveball.
So that yellow one is still not that easily removed. They could use their own corners.
It'll take you 2 shots to get rid of that yellow one.
think so, unless you hit it on the nose. It might spill out.
You need a fair amount of action to do that.
Yeah. So out turn, I think he's called here now. Draw around the corner.
I think so. Should duck in behind there very nicely.
Yeah, well, you put those guards up for a reason, so they're going to utilize this and try to get their own rock around here. It's still early. We got 4 rocks here to go. So they're trying to carve this and get it buried. It's essential that they do get it buried here. There's a little sliver showing.
About a 16th. Looks like he's going to try what you suggested there, Al.
Yeah, I think that can screw out of there.
Just has to throw enough weight at it. And Amos can do that.
Dead nose hit, I believe, and it goes. Ah.
Less weight.
Just moving things around?
I think so.
Okay, out turn. Looks like he's just going to move these rocks around and get an angle that's a little more helpful.
Did that help? Not a lot. I don't know if that helped.
They need a little more weight than that, eh?
Yeah, I think so. The only good news is his green one at the back left is out counting the one behind the corner. Because I think we're going to see some rocks disappear here at some point in time. Oh, hit and roll.
So I think the reason he's calling that too is that they could smash that one into the yellow and possibly remove it that way.
Yep.
They're taking this away. And the other benefit is if you do make the roll, you're rolling behind cover again. So a little something going here for Team Casper here. Ben Richardson with the in turn. Looks like it's going to over curl a bit. Here we go again.
I think there's a double there now.
I don't think that roll helped him at all.
I think there's a double.
Yeah, I think so too.
I don't know if it'll jam. I don't know if it'll miss that back green one, but
well, it's probably going to glance off that one in the back 4 foot. So
then it'll
and then go straight sideways. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, very precise shot though. There's disaster on this too. If you ever hit it on the nose, that's not good either.
No, take out both your green ones, or take out at least one green one.
Yeah, but I think that's all they got here. You have to take advantage of this situation here by, I mean, even if you did hit it a little bit on the thick side, at least you're getting rid of one. Got to hit this just off nose.
Just a little on the high side, I think. If he's throwing the in turn.
Yeah, that should go straight sideways across the rings, that the second one. Well, lots of weight here.
Keeping it straight out.
Now they're just kind of, that's over curled.
Yep. That curled a lot more than I thought it would.
Does open it up. Team Casper now laying 1. second and third, but there is a double possibility here to lay 3.
There's a hit and roll as well. I think that's what he's looking at. Or he's going to draw around the corner.
I think he's playing this hit and roll to lay 3.
Yeah. Out turn hit. Yep, out turn hit.
So Luke Violette's first rock here in N7. See if he can execute hit and roll over. Move that other stone back a bit to lay 3 points here. He has done so. He has left the same shot back for Team Retornaz.
Definitely got a possible 3 here coming up. I think Joel needs to hit and roll off that center one and get in front of that yellow one that just rolled there. Or he's taking out the one that's taken. What do you think the call is here? Taking out the yellow one? Yeah.
Going in turn.
Yeah, he's going to come up to the yellow one that's second shot.
Okay. So if they do get to nose, that makes it a little more difficult to get it out, I guess. That's the thinking. Bye. Now they're trying to make it curl.
Yep. So Team Casper is only lying 1 right now. But they've got basically the same shot that Joel threw to count 3.
So an opportunity here to score 3 points and retake the lead. Just has to follow down exactly the same path that Team Retornaz chose. So ice looks the same. Needs the correct weight here to make this shot.
Yeah, Joel had about board plus there. Just keeping it straight.
Starting to go there now.
Looks like it's 5. Yeah.
Now they got to try to make it curl. And the 3 points it is. So well executed shot by Team Casper. They just scored 3 to take a 6-5 lead. Come back in a moment for the exciting finish to this game. 6-5.
We'll be right back.
Developed over a decade in collaboration with the finest ice makers this side of the Atlantic, the Pebblehead PB5 is nothing short of a triumph of sophistication and craftsmanship. Weighing less than half its lumbering copper predecessors, yet boasting 10-fold their durability, the PB5 delivers perfect, consistent ice, time after time. The PB5 by Pebbleheads.com, the apex of ice-making ingenuity for the roaring game of curling.
Live curling rocks And this November, the best in the world are coming to Tahoe. Get your seats now at gsoctickets.com. But hurry, early bird pricing ends soon.
If you work the land, you just got to be a jack of all trades type. There's just too much to do. So if you got to be a welder, or a farmer, or a ditch digger, that's just who you are that day. Then tomorrow, you can be somebody else.
Ste.Marie Airport Development Corporation, owner and operator of the Ste.Marie, Ontario, Canada Airport, is proud to support the Sault Curlers Fall Classic and welcome all to beautiful Sault Ste. Marie. The Sault Ste. Marie Airport. Go there to get anywhere.
And we're back. Both teams are Team Casper has got 3:58 left on the clock, and Team Retornaz 2:40. And both teams have one timeout left, so have to manage your time appropriately. And Team Casper leads Team Retornaz 6-5, playing the eighth end.
So we've got ourselves a great finish coming on this afternoon here in Sault Ste. Marie at the YNCU Curling Center. 6-5 with the team from Italy holding hammer here in the last end. So glad you're all having a chance to tune in today and watch these two teams go at it. And we're going to crown a champion here very shortly.
And Team Retornaz is ignoring the rocks in the middle and trying to go around the corner, and it will bury very nicely here. It's been curling great this week, both inside out and outside in. You can bury rocks here.
Yep.
Oh, coming in again. So turn draw, trying to get it on top of. Oh, they might be trying to go around or get on top, get beside their own or on top of their own, but it looks like it's already curled a fair amount.
This is the second time that Team Retornaz has been in the final. In the first year, they played Team Dunstone, I believe, in the final, and it was a tight game all throughout.
One of the best games I've ever seen curled.
Yeah, it was very well curled game. I believe last year they got to semis as well.
They did.
So they've certainly got a very good track record at this club. Again, first visit for Team Casper, and they played super great all weekend and have put themselves in a position to be champions as well. Both these teams, I believe, I'm not sure if Team Casper is going to the next Grand Slam, if they've qualified for that one or not. But
no, they said their next game was the American qualifiers.
Oh, right, that's right.
Olympic,
exactly.
Olympic
Yeah. So
yeah, they're in 2 weeks. They're in Sioux Falls, South Dakota.
Well, we wish them luck. Along with imagine Team Sonnet is in that one as well. Qualifier this week.
Oh, they'd be a great representative for their country. Fine team.
In turn, taking on that corner guard. Off and on. Made the double.
So the Yellow Rock.
We'll see a replay of this one. rolls a little bit towards center. Now we're back to live action where they have feather checked the front one. Will it stay in the rings? Looks like no.
No. Oh, curl back a little bit, but not enough.
Okay, a little bit of a hiccup there, but still lots of rocks in play, and
yep.
4 rocks to go here
for
both teams. So Vice skips first rocks here in the last end, pending an extra end, which is a possibility.
I think they're a little down on weight on this one. Good sweeping. Couple of possibilities here. You could hit the open one and try to roll in behind cover. Could freeze to that one in the just outside the 4-foot. Looks like they're going to play the hit and roll. Out turn, hit and roll. Just want to get behind cover there and behind that rock that's on the center line.
Makes that move right there, eh? And there it goes. Will it make that roll a little bit? Enough to make that a little bit dicey. You can see enough. However, you can also see jam as well. So he's indicated that they are going to go around everything here and ignore that Retornaz stone that's on the top 8-foot near center line, and instead is going to try to warp one around here to lay first and second.
You couldn't do that on bad ice here. It curls enough that you can get around that, so that just indicates the quality of the ice this week.
Yeah,
burying around a rock that's in the the top 8-foot.
Yeah, they did not hesitate on this call too. So
trying to put some pressure on Team Retornaz. Weight looks really good. Just trying to get it to curl a bit.
Okay, exactly what they were called. First indication was maybe just come down and freezing on it. They could move that back as well, or they could come around in turn to the top button. So some decision to be made here. Definitely some options. I don't mind the little bump back, actually. Yeah.
Tough shot. It's definitely a tough shot, but it's there. Just move it back. Move it back 6 inches. You definitely want to make sure you score 1 here. You want to get into a position where you can at least take it to an extra end if you have to.
Coach Ryan Fry out there having a last-minute discussion. See what they've decided. Looks like they're going to move this rock. Move it back a few feet. Build up a little bit of a wall behind the tee line and still remain shot rock. So I like this call. Just cleaning it, making sure that it doesn't tick that guard like last time. They couldn't afford that. That's a little bit flopping out open. Now a timeout, last timeout for Team Casper here.
Yeah, both teams have used both of their timeouts. Team Casper is 2:27 left, 2 minutes 27 seconds, and Team Retornaz has only got 1:07 left in their game. So
So again, I think they have two options here. They can hit the one that was just that just rolled to the side there. Would make for a very flat double. I don't know. Yeah, it would. The double would be there, or they can continue to do what they just did, and that's come around and put it in the same sort of spot. That's what they've indicated.
Yeah, it's a straight draw, trying to come in. Same shot that they just played.
So out-turn draw on Luke Violet's last or first rock of the last end, the 8th end. Maybe last end. We could be going to 9 here. Who knows? We're both to find out.
Extra.
Sorry. Yeah. So precise draw here. He's had his weight the whole game. Well, they're not worried about the weight. It's all about line here. It sounds like they got the right weight. Trying to make it curl.
Yeah, trying to get it to curl now. I'm trying to carry it a little further. It's a great shot. Right.
Excellent shot.
Now they're trying to bump the green one straight back. Tough shot. They can only see maybe 2/3 of that green one.
Pretty close to 3/4, but I'll have to get fairly close to that guard. They don't need to paper it, but they have to have enough weight to move this and get shot rock. Okay, a big shot here for Joel.
Trying to get it to curl. Got to watch that it doesn't jump.
It's shot, but it's wide open.
Team Casper has 2 minutes and 12 seconds and counting here, and Team Retornaz only has 38 seconds left on the clock. So Joel's standing up by the hog line because he's going to have to race down to the other end to make a shot, depending on what the last one is.
If he makes this, he does have the drill back, eh?
Yeah, he does. It's wide open. Definitely wide open. I think I can hear it through the glass. He says, I'd rather roll out on the hit rather than leaving it there. I think if he left it there, there might be a triple.
So is he calling this to hit and roll out?
That's what I heard him say. I think I heard him say I'd rather roll out, but we'll see.
So in turn, we'll see what they've called here. Wow.
That was close.
Pretty close to that guard. Is there not a drill back here to win?
There is. Have to make a double, but...
Yeah, it's pretty much a nose. Right? Nose hit.
Yeah, just a little.
A little on the high side, baby.
Yeah.
Definitely there. Got to hit this just off nose, just high side. Take that one on the top 4 foot out, redirect over, and take the other one out for the win. Trying to make this curl. I think that's too high. Through the hole it is.
didn't have a lot of time to relax in the hack.
It just kind of ran out of time,
Yeah.
but it definitely was there. So a big win for Team Casper from USA in a well-curled game. Congrats to both teams. Champions of the 2025 Henderson Medal Fall Classic. Team Casper, we're going to come back for the ceremony and the presentation of the trophy. So please stay with us.
You work the land, you just got to be a jack of all trades type. There's just too much to do. So if you got to be a welder, or a farmer, or a ditch digger, that's just who you are that day. Then tomorrow, you can be somebody else.
Again, a very, very well done.